Here are 6 reasons why added sugar is actually fattening. So, consuming a diet that is high in added sugars, like candy, sodas, baked goods, those super sugary breakfast cereals, can all contribute to weight gain, chronic health issues. All that stuff is linked to obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. And some research suggests that Americans actually eat anywhere from 55 to 92 grams of added sugar daily, which is way too much. The American Dietary Guidelines says it should be 10% of our daily calorie intake, but the World Health Organization says it should be even less than that. It should be 5%. So honestly, I think that is what I'm going to be going for. So, the first reason why added sugar is actually more fattening is because they are full of empty calories. These sugars are hiding in these foods that make us think that they should be making us feel full, but they're really not. There is a sprinkle of sugar in every candy, soda, cookie, and ice cream. And honestly, let moderation be your key, but be aware that a lot of these foods have very little nutrients, very little calories, and just a lot of not so good sugar. And so, here I'm going to talk about the relationship between sugar consumption, high blood sugar, and weight gain. So, I think we all know that eating sugary foods is going to spike our blood sugar levels, but they can also lead to a chronic elevation of blood sugar levels. And that prolonged elevated blood sugar is what leads to these illnesses, for example, hyperglycemia. This is insulin related to our hormones. It's produced by our pancreas. So, what the fact that the high blood sugar is so increased, we're becoming insulin resistant, and those hormones that regulate our energy, our appetite, and our fat storage are just completely burnt out. So, those high sugar diets are being linked to that resistance, that feeling that we need to be more hungry, and in turn contributing to weight gain. The impact of added sugar on fullness. Again, these foods that are full of sugar are not making us feel full. So, foods and beverages containing added sugar, such as cakes, cookies, ice cream, candy, and sodas, are all typically deficient in protein. Super high in things that are going to spike up our blood sugar, but very low in protein. Eating protein foods that are high in protein are actually going to help our digestion. High sugar foods are deficient in fiber, nutrients, and they're just going to increase this feeling of fullness and reduce our appetite, but there's going to be no protein in there, so it's not going to be prolonged. The importance of diet without added sugars. So, here we're talking just about how important it is to be incorporating those basic foods, those whole foods, vegetables, but eating foods that are high in sugar is going to make those foods less appealing to us. It's going to be displacing them. We're going to reach for those high processed foods before we're going to be noticing those fruits and veggies that are sitting on our table or have been sitting on the table for a while. Lastly, the negative effect of consuming too much added sugar. It's more than just physically, it is also mentally. It can also mess with our hormone levels. We have so many different systems to our body, and sugar is one thing that can affect them on all different levels. So, sugar can increase can increase our desire for calorie rich foods and lead to overeating, lead to weight gain. Look out for where all of the sugar is hiding. And with this, I want to leave you with just eat everything with moderation.